You think you know what makes someone irresistible. You think it's about looks, money, status. But you're only scratching the surface. What I'm about to teach you isn't fluff. It's deep energy, raw magnetism, traits so powerful they'll flip the script on how people see you. Are you ready to unlock the part of you they can't resist? This is your invitation. Stay with me. Let's start with something deceptively simple: quiet confidence. People often mistake confidence for loud boasting. But true confidence doesn't need to scream. It's calm, anchored, controlled. Imagine two men walk into a room. One enters flashing his chest, demanding attention. The other steps in quietly, takes his space, glances around, sits. Guess which one others lean toward? The one with grounded energy. Confidence versus arrogance. Arrogance seeks external validation, demands applause. Quiet confidence already owns its worth. How do you build it? By facing discomfort. Do what scares you in small doses. Speak in front of strangers. Ask the question you fear. Fail. Learn. Rise. Practice silence. Don't always feel pressure to say something. Let your presence speak. When you're comfortable being quiet, people lean in. Eyes, posture, voice, these are your tools. Hold your body upright. Speak with steady tone. Don't rush. Controversial twist. Many dating coaches preach alpha masculinity as loud aggression. I reject that. Alpha isn't about noise. It's about inner authority. If you're loud, tough, yet insecure under the mask, people smell it. Real authority breathes quietly. CTA. As you listen, pick one realm where you feel insecure: work, social, romantic. That's your proving ground. Work that zone this week. 2. Emotional intelligence and empathy. Next, emotional intelligence, EQ. This is rare in men, which makes it magnetic. So many default to fix-it mode when emotions surface. But often, what women, and people in general, want first is to be seen, heard, understood, not solved. Listening is not equal to silence. You mirror back what she says. That sounds heavy. I hear this hurts. You don't rush to advice. Be aware of tone, pace, what's unsaid. The space between words often carries more than the words themselves. Vulnerability counts. Let's be clear. Vulnerability doesn't mean spilling your entire life on day one. It means admitting you're human. You feel fear. You've been hurt. Emotional boundaries. Own your emotions. Don't project. If her mood shifts, it's her struggle, not yours to fix. Controversial note. Some will say vulnerability is weakness. That's bullshit. Weakness doesn't heal, it hides. Vulnerability from strength draws people. CTA. This week, in one conversation, don't respond with a solution. Just listen, reflect, and validate. 3. Ambition and purpose. Confidence and empathy are vital, but without direction, energy dissipates. That's where ambition and purpose enter. Purpose is not status or money, though they may follow. It's mission, something that fuels you. When you live with purpose, every action has meaning. People sense it. Even small goals, writing, fitness, building portfolio, launching a side project, these signal growth. Women are drawn not to where you are, but where you're going. Many people misunderstand ambition. It's not about ruthlessness or stepping on others. It's about feeding a fire inside you. You should be building, creating, evolving. Provocative point. A man without purpose is like a ship without a rudder, easily swayed by every wind. And many relationships collapse because one partner lacks direction. CTA. Write down one big mission that calls to you. 5-year vision. Also pick one small action you could take today toward it. Humor and playfulness. Here's where many get it wrong. They think being serious equals being respected. Not true. Humor and playfulness build connection fast. Laughter disarms. It opens doors. But don't force it. Real humor comes from spontaneity, from seeing self-deprecation is golden. Laugh at your own mistakes. It signals humility. Use playful teasing, gently, lovingly. Let her tease you back. That back and forth builds emotional intimacy. A room full of seriousness is a prison. Infuse lightness. Let jokes interrupt tension. Let humor carry weight. Controversial edge. Some dating guides advise, never tease or joke, be mysterious. I say the opposite. Use humor as your threshold. Mystery is fine, but if you never laugh, you stand too far back. CTA. In your next conversation, drop one playful teaser. Watch the reaction. Feel it deepen. His trait often gets underestimated, but stability is the backbone of magnetism. Emotional stability. You don't collapse under pressure. You handle stress. You don't overreact. Life stability. You manage your time, finances, health. You have structure. Being someone who others can rely on is rare and deeply attractive. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to not crumble. Think about it. In chaos, people crave calm. If you hold your ground while storms rage, people lean in. Contrarian thought. Many chase excitement, drama, thinking that's passion. But most sustainable relationships are built on steadiness, trust, and safety, not one-day highs. CTA. Audit your life. Where are you chaotic? Finances, sleep, routine. Pick one area and systematize it this week. If you follow me this far, you already know magnetism isn't a mask. It's your deeper energy showing up. Now watch as the traits I'm about to reveal either validate what you already sense or shock you into a new zone of growth. Ready to be uncomfortable? Because that's where real change lies. Passion and enthusiasm. Let's talk about fire, the spark inside you. Passion is not optional. It's the current that drives your magnetism. Someone without passion is forgettable, but someone with energy, brightness, something that lights them up, they attract. How it shows. When you talk about your mission, your art, your ideas, your eyes shine, voice vibrates. People stop and lean in. But caution, overdoing passion can exhaust others. Intensity fatigue is real. Balance enthusiasm with presence. Don't fake it. Fake energy repels more than it attracts. Let enthusiasm bubble from genuine interest, not forced hype. Story. True or illustrative, a friend of mine started building a side project, a small app to help local businesses. He wasn't loud about it, but whenever he spoke, his eyes lit up. A stranger overheard at a cafe and asked, "What's that project?" They ended up collaborating. That stranger sensed the fire. He didn't hear the pitch. He felt the energy. Controversial spark. Some will say, "Don't show all your fire. You'll scare her away." I disagree. If your fire scares someone, maybe they weren't meant to handle you. Don't dim your light. The goal isn't to attract everyone. It's to attract the right ones. CTA. Today, talk about your passion to one person. Let the energy lead the conversation. Don't explain, let them ask. 7. Mystery and independence. Here's where tension lives. You're not a puzzle, but you are multi-layered. Mystery is not games. It's not playing cold or fake aloof. It's having parts of you she must discover slowly. Independence grounds your intrigue. You have a world beyond her. Interests, thoughts, routines. You don't orbit her. This trait invites curiosity. When you reveal new depths over time, it keeps the magnetic pull alive. Example. Suppose you have a hidden hobby, photography, chess, night walks. You don't talk about it day one. Later, in conversation, you casually mention it, show a photo. She leans in, tell me more. That's intrigue. Danger zone. If you withhold too much, you become distant, cold. Balance is key. You want curiosity, not suspicion. Controversy. Many relationship gurus push oversharing as building trust builds when there's value in discovery. Not everything spilled at once. Maintain shape, hold something back. CTA. Drop one subtle hint about something you haven't shared before. Watch how she asks, leans in. 8. Kindness and genuine integrity. This trait often gets overlooked. It's not flashy, but it's foundational. Without it, magnetism withers. Kindness is doing things not for reward or image, but because it aligns with who you are. Integrity is keeping your word, speaking your truth, consistency across settings, public, private. Strength plus kindness is a rare combo. Many confuse kindness with weakness. But real kindness comes after strength, not before it. Story: I knew a man who always treated waitstaff respectfully, no matter where he was, no matter who was watching. To strangers, he was warm. To friends, consistent. That reputation followed him. People respected him without knowing much. Integrity radiated. Controversy: some will say, don't be too kind, she'll walk over you. I reject that. Kindness is your default. Boundaried kindness. You are kind with standards. Boundaries don't negate compassion, they define it. CTA: do a small act of kindness today without fanfare. Let integrity be anonymous. 9. Presence and charisma, where everything fuses. This is the alchemy where all traits fuse, where people feel you. Presence is your ability to be fully there, not looking past the moment. Charisma is energy in motion, voice, eyes, posture, depth. Body language: relaxed but controlled, not rigid. Open, confident, shoulders back, chest grounded. Voice: slower, measured, warm. Not booming, not trembling. Eye contact: deep but not intense. Enough to show you see her. Timing: pause, let silence linger. Don't rush. Let words carry weight. Observation from psychology: magnetic people let silence do some of the talking. People lean into you if you hold the pause. Integration example: when she speaks, you lean in slightly. When you speak, you don't. Controversial angle: charisma isn't fake swagger. If it's superficial, it crumbles under pressure. If your charisma is built on substance, values, depth, it holds. Real charm comes from non-desperation. If you need attraction, desperation kills presence. CTA: in your next conversation, put away your phone, drop distractions, and just listen. Be fully present. Notice the effect. Stories, transitions, and curious hooks. Now that the traits, 6 to 9, are out, let's stitch them together with tension, stories, controversy, and hooks. Contrasting polarities. You'll often see people chasing high passion while neglecting stability, or being kind while sacrificing boundaries. The truth is, magnetism emerges when you balance polarities. Intensity plus calm. Fire plus mystery. Emotion plus structure. Kindness plus standards. If you lean too hard one way, you tip into caricature. Be well-rounded. Story interlude. Let me tell you about Sam. He was always intense, passion, energy. Women were drawn to him, until they left saying he was too much. He had no stability, no mystery, no limits. Then he changed. He built structure, had interests beyond romance, and cultivated gentleness. Suddenly, the same intensity became grounded, magnetic. He didn't change who he was. He learned to anchor his energy. Your journey is the same. Not discard your fire, but ground it. Not erase emotion, but temper it. Not be someone else. Be the full version of you.